Hi everyone, what's up and welcome. So in today's tutorial video, I will be sharing with us detailed step-by-step guide on how to draft the pattern for the making of your Bustier halter neck jacket. Also, it is me, Boss Fashions. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button now. Let's get started. At the very top here, I'm going to leave a space of 8 inches at least. Though this depends on the kind of back you want to have. We are going to join it, it won't be longer than this, and if you are going to tie it, you can decide to make it longer than this as well, but the minimum should be 8 inches. Now from here, I'm going to start all my length measurement. This is going to be our starting point. Our shoulder to bust is 11 inches and shoulder to waist is 15 inches. Shoulder to full length is 22 inches. So I'm going to rule a straight line across. From my bust line, I'm going to measure 2.5 inches above. That will be my chest line. So this is going to be our chest line, this is going to be our bust line, this is going to be our waist line, and this is going to be our full length. Because it's going to have a button, therefore here I'm going to mark my button overlay, which is going to be 1 inch. So my button overlay is 1 inch, and I'm going to rule the 1 inch. So all our circumference measurement will start after this button overlay line. After marking my button overlay, then I mark out my neck. The width is 3 inches and the depth also is 3 inches. Then we are going to connect it this way. So from here, I mark out my shoulder. My shoulder is 8 inches and the shoulder slope is 1 inch. Then we are going to connect it to the neck. So from here, we are going to take the shoulder measurement again. I'm going to connect it down. I hope you are getting me. The next thing, I decided my dart line by dividing my nipple to nipple measurement by 2. My nipple to nipple measurement is 8 divided by 2, so that gives me 4 inches. So this I'm going to take down. And from my neck to shoulder, I divided it by 2. I have 5 inches here divided by 2, that gives me 2.5. And I connected it to my nipple line this way. Okay, now I move to my waistline and I'm going to mark 1 inch here and 1 inch here for my dart takeaway. So the total will be 2 inches, and I'm going to connect it to the downside here, and also I'm going to connect it to the under bust line or to the bust line this way. On this as chest line, then I'm going to mark my bust divided by 4. My bust divided by 4 is 10 inches. That is 40 divided by 4. That gives us 10 inches. On this line from the shoulder slope to chest line, then I divided what I have by 2. Here we have 7.5. So 7.5 divided by 2, that will give us 3.5 quarter. Then I will go in by ½ inch. Then connect to my shoulder just to form my armhole, and also make a curve like this. So if you don't have curve ruler, you can make use of your free hand. On the waistline, I divide my weight by 4, the waist is 32 divided by 4, that gives me 8 inches. And I'm going to replace that takeaway of 2 inches, so I'm going to mark it here. That gives us 10. On the hip line, I mark out my hip divided by 4. My hip is 44 divided by 4, that gives me 11 inches this way. And to form proper Bustier halter neck jacket, I'm going to measure what I have here. I have 4 inches here. Then I'm going to transfer it up here. So here is 4. Then we are going to add that here to make the bust more prominent. So I'm going to mark half here and I'm going to mark half inch here as well. Then I connected it to the bust point straight to the shoulder line this way, and I'm going to connect this also to form that proper Bustier halter neck jacket. And what I have here, I'm going to transfer it here. So we have 1 inch here and I'm going to transfer the 1 inch here. Then we are going to connect the side line this way. When we effect our dart, it's going to give us that proper waist shape. So that's just it. The shape you are going to get on the waist area here depends on your customer's waist size. Just bear that in mind. We have different type of shapes for women. So that's just it. Then we proceed. On this bust line, if you like, you can start your neckline on this bust line. If you want it more revealing, then you go down a bit. But for mine, I will go down by ½ inch from my bust line, and also on the shoulder area here, I'm going to mark 1 inch here. Then I'm going to connect it. If you like, you can make it a straight line, and if you like, you can make it a bit curvy. So I'm going to make it a bit curvy for my own case. So this is what I got. You can see. So this is the perfect method, and here we are going to leave it that way. So the next thing now, we are going to extend this line. We are going to extend the line. Also, we are going to extend this line. Just follow the line you've constructed already. And also here, we are going to extend it this way. And for the shaping, on the hip line here, I'm going to go up by 4. And on the button overlay line, I'm going to go up by 4 also. Then we are going to collect it in a V shape this way. V shape. So attention to detail is key in fashion or dressmaking. So that is what we have. So the next thing is to cut our pattern out. So this is what we are going to have at the end of the day for our jacket. This is the front part. You can see it is in 2 pieces, and at the end of the day we are going to duplicate it to make it 4 pieces. Like I said, this is our right side panel and this is our left side panel. So we are going to use this one now to cut out our fabric. So let's go. But make sure you're paying attention here because we are going to be adding our joining allowance to the fabric. So this is what we have using our pattern paper to cut out the fabric. If you remember, while drafting the body, we didn't add any joining allowance to it. So that's why we added ½ inch around the pattern. Only this side joining is 1 inch. And this depends on your preference. And also, because we are going to be tying this Bustier halter neck jacket at the back, that's why I extended this rope. If you like, you can extend your own more than this. And make sure you follow this channel. After this video, I'm going to show you another method of making halter neck dresses. Best calculation you've ever seen and very easy to understand. So make sure you subscribe now and turn on your notification bell So let's proceed to the back side. Now back to the back drafting, and this is what I do. I repeat all my length measurement. This is chest line, and this is bust line, this is waist line, and this is full length. I hope you can understand it. Now my neck width is 3 inches. I'm going to measure it, and my shoulder is 8 inches. I marked it, then come down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope. Then you are going to connect it to the neck line this way, and the 8 inches for the neck, I'm going to transfer it down to the chest line. So this is it. Now my bust is 40 divided by 4, that will give me 10 inches. Now I'm going to connect my armhole. Again, I've divided my nipple to nipple measurement by 2, which is 8 divided by 2, to locate my dart line. To locate your dart line for this type of halter neck dress, you are going to divide your nipple to nipple by 2, and from this bust line I come down by 1 inch, and on the hip line here I'm going to mark ½ inch here and ½ inch here, so the total will give us 1 inch. So this we are going to connect to the 1 inch below our bust line this way. So that's what I'm going to have. Now our waist measurement, 32 divided by 4, that will give us 8 inches. So we are going to mark your 8 inches. Then what we have here, this is ½ inch, so we are going to add it to it. So 8 inches plus the ½ inch here, because we are going to take it away. So that will give us 8.5. And for the hip, our hip measurement is 44 divided by 4. That will give us 11 inches. So we are going to leave that way. So the next thing, we are going to connect it together. Dear soulmate, I want to remind you that subscribing to this channel is free. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please subscribe now and give this video a thumbs up as we continue growing together. Thank you. So this is what we are going to have. So to the shaping of the down side, what we took away from the front side is what we are going to take away on the back side as well, which is 4 inch above here. So that's what we are going to have here. Then here I'm going to mark 2.5 inches or 2 inches. So this depends on what you want, and we are going to connect it this way. You can make use of your free hand. So that is it. And for the neck, we are going to come down by 1 inch here, though this depends on what you want to achieve. And if you like, you can go up by 1 inch. It totally depends on what you want to achieve. But for me, I will go down by ½ inch, and I'm going to connect it to my armhole area. So here is it. Please, if you are here to subscribe to this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video and give us a thumbs up. So we are going to proceed now. So this is our back side, and this is what we have for the front side. So if you are here to subscribe, make sure you subscribe now and turn on your notification bell, because the next tutorial is going to be another halter neck design entirely different to this, and I'm going to give you a professional breakdown and calculation on how to use it on all your halter neck dresses. See you in the next tutorial. Thank you.